Recharge and I welcome you all to the RES News channel. So let's start with focusing on the headlines of the school news. Republic Day was celebrated with full joy and enthusiasm in Rajendra School with a lots of celebration on 26th January 2024. The classes from PG to class 8th resumes from 29 January as usual. The unit test 4 from class PG to class 8th, 9th and 11th commences from the 1st of the February. Some CBSE related news. Manipur forms committee to probe unauthorized NOCs for CBSE affiliation. CBSE issues practical marks upload guidelines for all of the schools. Now it's time for some national news. Visitors to Ayodhya will soon experience Ramayan through a 3D technology. Nitish Kumar resigns as Bihar CM after meeting the governor, set to join BJP-led NDA. Now let's move on to some international news. South Korea says North Korea fired several cruise missiles adding to provocative weapon test. Israel vows to stop UN agencies' activities in Gaza after the war. Let us now hear some entertainment news. Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone's film Fighter records a dip, earns Rs 93.4 crore. Sam Bahadur garners accolades at 69th Filmfare Awards. Some sports news are: Dutch thrashes India by 7-2 in Hockey 5 Women's World Cup final. After 5-3 loss against Villarreal, Xavi announces that he will leave Barcelona at the end of the season. Now it's time for some Scout and Guide news. Media in Charge and Anchor Award was distributed to students of Rajendra School on the occasion of Republic Day. Certificates were distributed to the students who were a part of the program named Matdata Divas held at Namo Ghat on 25th January 2024. Some educational news says that NAAC introduces binary accreditation system for higher education institutions. UP has the highest number of colleges in the country, reveals the report. Now at last, some other news. IIT Jodhpur develops technology that aims to reduce traffic congestion and road accidents. 1 dead and 17 injured as a stage collapsed at Delhi Kalkaji Mandir. Now, let's meet after a short break. Okay, so now let us focus on the details of these news, starting with the school news as you always. Republic Day was celebrated on 26th January 2024 in Rajendra School with a number of programs like dance, music, speech, parade and award distribution. The unit test 4 from class PG to class 8th, 9th and 11th are finally being held from February 1st after being postponed from a long time. The details of the CBSE related news are: following the Central Board of Secondary Examination revoking affiliation for 25 schools in Manipur due to the unauthorized issuance of no objection certificates, the state government has formed a 3-member panel. The Central Board of Secondary Education CBSE has issued guidelines for schools to upload correct marks for practical examination on its official portal. Some national news. After the consecration of the Ram temple, the focus has now shifted on to the making of a museum at Ayodhya, which will let its visitors to get a live experience of the epic Ramayana through an immersive 3D technology. Bihar CM Nitish Kumar submitted his resignation to the governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar on Sunday, breaking away from the Grand Alliance less than 18 months after forming a new government in the state with the support of Lalu Prasad Yadav's Bharatiya Janata Dal. Some international news. South Korea's military said on January 28 that North Korea has fired several cruise missiles that flew over waters near a major military shipyard on the country's eastern coast, extending a streak in weapon tests that are worsening tensions with the United States, South Korea, and Japan. Israel vowed on January 27 to stop the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees in Gaza from operating after the war and called for its chief to resign after the sacking of staff accused of involvement in the October 7 attack. Let us now move on to some entertainment news. Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone's aerial action film Fighter had a great start on Thursday and rose even higher on the Republic Day holiday on Friday. From Sam Bahadur winning in 3 technical categories to Jawan winning for Best Special Visual Effect and Best Action Film, the curtain raiser of 69th Filmfare Award has witnessed it all. Some sports news are: Indian team had made a series of comebacks in the previous games of Hockey Women's World Cup final, but the Dutch were too good for them on the big day of the finale. Barcelona coach Xavi had announced that he will step down from the role at the end of the season following a 5-3 loss against Villarreal at camp, and now described the job cruel and unpleasant. Some scouting guide news. Media in Charge and Anchor Award was distributed to all of the students who were the part of RES News Channel on the occasion of the Republic Day. Students who were the part of the program named Matdata Divas held at Namo Ghat on the occasion of National Voters Day on 25th January 2024 were awarded with certificates. Now let us hear some educational news. The National Assessment and Accreditation Council NAAC decided on Saturday that the higher educational institutions in the country will now be classified as accredited or non-accredited, replacing the previous accreditation systems that assigned grades. In the recently released All India Survey for Higher Education 2021-22 report, Uttar Pradesh has emerged as a state having the highest number of colleges in the country, followed by Maharashtra and Karnataka. Now at last, some other news are: the novel Mac-based authentication scheme developed by IIT Jodhpur's Computer Science and Engineering Department. It aims not only to enhance vehicle security and intelligence, but also to address multifaceted challenges prevalent on Indian roads. 1 woman died and 17 others were injured after a stage collapsed at Kalkaji Temple in New Delhi during the Jagarna ceremony on Saturday night. This incident happened after the excited devotees climbed on the stage. Now that's all for the day. Thank you and stay connected with RES News Channel. Thank you so much.